like almost relearn it first. At least I'm gonna set it up where like you have to instantly jump off, but if you jump off and fuck up, you can stop and go again. I'm just gonna have it like do a spike poke out or something, but it goes back away after.
So you want the save or you don't want the save?
No, I do want the save. I just don't want you to be able to stop and sit on that backwards ramp.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, like you have to instantly leave the ramp, but if you save after, you can go back to it.
That's my only gripe about some Ryan level tracks, that there's buttons every platform.
It's what?
That there's buttons on every platform.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid with this track, is timer-based stuff. That obstacle, though, it's gonna have to. I think I want to embrace it a little bit. I was initially trying to avoid it completely, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna just lightly embrace the timer things. But I'd prefer.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say I preferred like on a part like this where it's like you're supposed to all-in-one this to get up. I'd prefer to just make them far enough apart where you can't stop on them instead of having to force with a bomb that shows up.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's better. I was gonna say I like it best. This is just my own personal taste, but I think I like it best when there's tracks with just only one button on the whole track, like one obstacle, like the final surround before. Only one button or switch or whatever. I think that's cause like I don't know. I feel like when there's buttons everywhere, it's kind of like
it just feels so gimmicky.
Yeah, exactly. This track will already be a step up from your other tracks if you don't include a French flip.
If I don't include a French flip?
Yeah.
You're saying I should avoid... There's no way I can just avoid putting a French flip in here.
What are you talking about? That's my biggest gripe with you. Have them in all your tracks.
Yes, it's a cool obstacle. I mean, on a level 9, you gotta have a French flip.
Nah, it was cool for 5 minutes in 2017.
And here, I'll show you the French flip that I want to have in a track is, I had it set up where you French flip into like something like that, like where you have to French flip down into a
downward incline.
Yeah, like French flip and stick it. Something like that would be cool in one of the later CPs, because I do want this to be really fucking hard. But this is only CP2, so we can't get too crazy. French flips are out.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd. It has to be said. I'm telling you. They had their time. You used them well. Do something creative.
Yeah.
Like that backwards hop you did was good. Do more of that shit, but creativity.
Yeah. I'm still on the fence about CP1, but I mean, I don't know. RJ told me that it was fine. Maybe could use some tweaks, but it could, it could stay. Just had to check with RJ on every fucking CP.
Yeah, I would. He's a good tester.
Since he's probably the only person who would play it anyway.
Aside from Gucky and maybe Preda.
Preda's retired.
Is
He's claiming so, at least.
he what?
He said he was retired, at least.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bring back. Again.
Retired again.
Todd, you gotta show me your back wheel 8 whenever you're ready.
What is it?
No, I was talking to Todd. I was telling him to show me his back wheel 8 when he's ready.
Oh, yeah.
Give you the golden seal slick of approval.
I feel like CP1 in this is very standard, apart from a little bit towards the start of the CPU. But you know, it's some standard shit. My only thing with CP1 was just make it harder than like FS or Anomaly CP1 as the benchmark.
Yeah,
But like just barely though.
That's good. And
Well,
that's easy to do.
Actually, not just barely at all, really. I mean, FS and Anomaly. I mean, yeah, well, FS is harder than Anomaly CP1, but even FS CP1, that CP is not hard compared to the fact that the rest of the track.
Very true.
This ending is crazy too, actually.
Reminds me of FSCP6 ending over the spikes.
It's definitely inspired by it. But
Oh,
instead
nice.
of doing like, you know, the start, having to like do like a speed control into the bounce and then doing a curved one.
There's no tire glitches on that concrete bit. Yeah.
What is it?
There's no tire glitches on that concrete bit.
No.
Smooth?
Yeah, it's smooth and made sure to custom collision the end and make sure it was all good.
Oh, nice. That's good. Yo, Ben, nice comment.
Yo, Ben. It's a fun ending. There's the option of jumping into it too. I don't think I'm going to prevent you and make you roll off of it, but... it's the way I think is best. Sometimes the way you hit this, you can just fucking fly, like, all the way over the whole fucking CP. It's crazy.
That's probably why I didn't think what Ben said just
What?
now. It's because I would assume that you would be able to get those attempts where you just fucking boom.
At least, you know, it's CP1, so if there's any ending to be RNG, might as well be that one.
Nah, make every ending RNG.
I mean, that's really where difficulty comes from. I definitely would like every ending to be memorable. Like, every CP is gonna have a hallmark, like, obstacle in a CP, at least one, that makes that CP what it is, and then have a hallmark ending to that CP. Whether it's easy or not, just something that's memorable.
Absolutely.
Thing I don't want to do is fucking decorate the track. Wow, why I don't build anymore, literally, otherwise I'd just be cranking out tracks. I've considered just cranking out, like, ODS clones, so I can just have a low deco tracks just to release.
Or imagine if you released a bunch of high deco tracks.
I fucking hate decorating.
If it didn't take 12 years to make a track, I'd probably have a track back, but it takes 12 years to make a track. At least the type of quality that I'm after.
Yeah. Mine could be lined up better.
I like that little hop over the bomb.
What is it?
I like that little hop over the bomb.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice. It's easy, but you can't sleep on it. You gotta think. And having to do the little wiggle climb. That could be so much taller, really. Oh, there was a cool thing here at the end I had going with it's like squish into a squish.
Ooh. Oh, interesting.
It's pretty satisfying.
I like that.
But yeah, it's, it's almost like you want to do it from closer, or even from lean back.
Or raise it a bit.
Yeah, I think we could raise it. I was wondering, what if I maybe had the bomb on a perch? That's gonna be so tall. I feel like I let the decoration influence the builds too much.
Yeah, it's impossible. Or what you could do is take the incline on top of the curve, move it to the right, and then put a bomb in between the curve and the incline. Or a
Let me set
spike.
up this before I start moving all that around. I want to set up this climb better. I initially set this up where you just stop in that curve, but I kind of want to set it up where you just do it all in one.
We need to do a Good Morning Builder podcast.
Oh, what?
Like me and you.
The Good Morning
Good morning.
Builder. Actually, I might
GMB.
readjust that too.
Join us from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST for the GMB Good Morning Podcast. I'm your host, Slick, with your co-host, Merc.
Yo, Toby.
We're gonna teach you scrubs how to build.
Yeah, we have that East Coast Good Morning Trials podcast comes back, but it's it's just fucking Slick and Merc. Slick with me, yeah. Slick's right here. In the game, in the Discord.
Toby joined just in time. He's exactly the type of person who can benefit from that podcast. What's up, Toby? Big Tobes. You don't want to mess with Tobes. Tobes. Tobes.
This is CP I've got placed here. It's awful.
Not safe for work.
NSFW podcast. What?
I could just picture releasing Building with Slick Part 1 Let's Play or some shit. Fucking only getting like 74 views. Like a whole in-depth fucking teaching people how to build.
This one feels like really close to the one that I already did on CP1.
Can't have two wall CPs next to each other.
Yeah.
Forbidden. Okay. They're different.
The wall does feel nice though.
See, this is exactly the type of moment where if I was building this track, I'd be like, yeah, I had a wall CP1. I'm gonna just copy and paste the setup and move it to the right and use it later. That's why I have 7,000 objects in the background of my tracks.
Yeah.
Watch me. I'm like, oh yeah, this obstacle works perfectly fine and it fits in CP2, but you know, I see it in another. It feels more like a CP7 obstacle than a CP4
Yeah.
obstacle.
That's how a lot of these are feeling. That thing I did at the start of 2 feels like that. With the backwards thing. That almost feels like that should be a later CP thing. I could
I can see
move
that
it.
on
What is
I
it?
can see that on a CP. I was gonna say I can see that on a CP4 or 5.
Yeah. You see a lot of this on later CP. Like, even CP1 is like, very straightforward.
I'd rather straightforward and basic rather than trying too hard and making it too gimmicky or
Yeah. I
all that stuff.
might grab all this and move it. Like, literally this whole entire thing as a sequence in, like, CP4 instead. Or something. Hmm.
Could do. Mark, do you have Facebook?
What is it?
Do you ever use Facebook?
Yeah.
Um, I made a comment on a quote, like you know, like there, when you're just scrolling through your feed, you'll see like a post with like a background that's just like one color and then like a quote in the middle of
Yeah.
the post. So there was one, I commented on it, and I was the #1 comment with 564 likes, and I said, the post was, this is what the post said: a man will rub your back for 2 minutes, then say, take these off. And then my comment was, ladies, you know what you're asking for, don't lie, laugh emote. And then
Real.
so the dude, some of these people in the comments, oh my, they were out for blood. They kept adding me.
Yeah.
Half the women agreed with me, and the other half just fucking like, no,
The
you
Facebook
pervy.
comments is just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like fighting on Facebook comments is like running in the Special Olympics. Like, even if you win, you're still retarded. This is such a even like a CP3 obstacle. I think I'm gonna
That
do
that
it.
does that does seem most fitting. Yeah.
Let me grab this whole ass sequence. Cool. Got like a whole ass section of a CP on standby.
Oh, good stuff. Plug it in later.
Exactly. What a cool like sabotage CP7 thing, but vertical. It's waiting here. Like push the go up the climb and push it over.
Oh, that would be interesting. Lately, I don't know. I might be. I'm debating whether that's like very gimmicky or not, but I don't know.
What is?
Like climbing up and pushing the bomb over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seemed kind of cool, but have to
It
see.
is cool.
See.
Just like, cause like basically same thing on SAB CP7. Uh, I mean, I don't see why not. I critique as if like fucking you can't do whatever you want anyway. And I just don't take me too
So,
seriously.
back to square one with this CP. Keeping that start.
Cleaning is an important skill.
We have a drop down break bounce in CP1, so none of those. Literally just said not to do a break bounce. What am I doing? dude.
Fuge. I might have no choice.
Everything's closed though.
Tough scene. Normally, I'd go to a friend's house or I'm gonna go visit my mom for Thanksgiving or something, but it's not gonna happen this time around, so
Man.
maybe left with the option to go to Popeyes.
If they're even open.
Right, I'm about to check right now. They are open.
Oh shit.
Yep. But I'm the same way, to be honest. And I feel like that's a good thing to do. Because it lets you really focus in on specific modules and make adjustments to them or swap them or they can be interchangeable. And they let you make it so that you can have a certain number of modules per CP and it organizes it.
Kind of not liking this little thing that I built at this point. This little stupid thing.
What, the support memes?
Yeah. Get it out of the way.
Behind that first portal in the background, you should put behind the water so it looks like it's inside the portal. You should put a Slick's log.
Looks log.
Uh-huh. Portal to the Smiley Cube realm.
Yeah. It'd be cool if I could just place stuff inside and all around the portal and not show up out here, but there's no way.
Yeah. If her fog was thick enough, that might be the case. Or if you set like the view distance right, maybe.
Yeah, I think for sure if I pull the fog forward, it just gets in front of the water.
Does it?
Yeah. It's only fog behind the water that you can't see.
Uh, I feel like if you had a fully fogged out track, it would still you still look through it. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta test that. I've been waiting for this one Portal game to come out for like 5 years.
What, Community Edition?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna push the Charles community to move there. Easy.